Hello, everybody. This is Chris.
It's time for seances.
Hello, everybody. This is Chris Master 4 here. Welcome back to Let's Play DanganRonpa V3. Fucking the killing.
In this episode, we will see if we can contact Angie's spirit from the spirit realm via a seance.
Maki was an opera singer, and Kaito is afraid of ghosts, and
Kokichi is a furry. Not Kokichi.
Korekyo is a furry. I heard you try to recap the episode. I don't even know what the hell you said.
I said we're going to do a seance to try to contact Angie in the ghost world. So we're just gonna be Danny Phantoming this.
See, you should have said Phantom Zone, and I was about to make that joke, you fuck.
You should save the game!
What do you think I'm about to do?
You want to try that again?
What do you think I was about to do?
Delete the save.
Yep. We're about to delete the...
There you go, you deleted it. You good.
Yep,
Did it.
Gone. Gone forever.
Did it.
We lost all the game.
You did it.
We lost all of the game.
All the good game. Oh!
Hello.
So, Kokichi tells me you wish to participate in the seance as well, Shuichi. You are most welcome to join us. Is what I would like to say. However, only 5, including the spiritual medium, may join.
Oh, man.
What a shame. Well, key boy, you're out.
Me?
Why me?
I agree with Kokichi. I was thinking this for a while. What? What were you thinking, Tenko?
Listen up.
Robots and seances don't mix. They're like toothpaste and orange
Why?
juice.
Because you could record the seance?
Wow!
To be honest, I had the same thought. Your help was appreciated, Kibo. He's just getting super drugged up for this seance.
I expected his voice to be slower than usual, but not nearly as slow as you're making him, bruh.
To be honest,
Why you?
don't any of you feel guilty for kicking me out after forcing me to come?
That's why we're apologizing.
Also, you forced me to follow you. No one's apologized yet.
Oh, man.
Fine, our bad. Just don't get mad at us and start shooting electromagnetic waves at us.
Why would I do that?
God, Kibo's just getting
Stop it.
shat on the whole fucking game.
Here you go.
Stop whining, Kibo. I want to start the seance as soon as possible. Himiko, why don't you leave?
Fine, but I won't forget this betrayal, Shuichi.
Why are you blaming Suichi for this?
It was all Kokichi's idea! What did I do?
Really, what did he do?
I walk into the room!
So then,
So now Shuichi has joined us. First, some warnings.
do you understand?
Do not enter the magic circle that I've drawn on the floor. It's drawn with purifying salt, so it's easily disturbed when stepped on. You drew this magic circle with salt?
That's correct.
I always use salt for magic circles? It makes seances more likely to succeed. Jeez, don't you know this shit?
Oh my god, you're turning into Valley Girl again. Please, no!
Well then,
Also, it's dark in here, so be sure to watch your step. If the magic circle is broken, not only will the seance fail, but it may also unleash a curse.
okay.
Got it. I'll be careful. I'm surprised we were able to draw this without even looking at the picture.
Do not worry.
I have the entire document memorized, So this magic circle should be perfect.
Do you
Of course, you skipped a line of dialogue. Of course, I also have the Cage Child song memorized. You must do the same. I've copied the words to the song down here. Please commit it to memory in 5 seconds.
What the fuck are you doing with his voice?
5 seconds.
In 5 seconds.
Everyone else has already memorized it. After all, you'll be unable to read it in the dark.
Man, it sounds like singing.
They're gonna opera sing it.
No, Maki will, but she's not here.
She's gonna be singing outside the door.
Yeah, because she somehow hasn't
We
memorized.
have to memorize the lyrics now?
Oh,
You're a detective, so I expect your memory to be up to the task. Here's the melody.
La la la. La la la.
I listened to Kyo sing the song and did my best to memorize the melody and lyrics.
La 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 la.
okay.
Alright, I think I've got it now.
Keo, that was a stupid way to interpret the song. Like, why was it so whiny and annoying? That's just how it was written. It
It was written by a little girl, remember? He said the whole book was written by a little girl.
Oh my god. Did he?
Yes!
Oh god, I forgot about that.
Your memory is extraordinary. You are indeed the ultimate detective, or the ultimate memorizer.
That's not.
Yes, it is!
That's just being. That's not a talent.
The ultimate
to memorize.
eidetic memorer. Memorizer. The memorer.
The memorer.
I was gonna say memory, but I fucked it up.
The ultimate memory.
The ultimate eidetic memory, not ultimate memory.
The ultimate memorer.
The ultimate memor. You're good at memoring.
Well then,
What the fuck is memoring?
It's murmuring, but you're doing memos. You're murmuring memos.
How
exciting!
Well, I guess screw that line.
We get to see Anji.
Arnold Schwarzenegger. Does not sound like that unless it's
Remember when Arnold Schwarzenegger was German?
like.
I sure remember that. Read your fucking line now.
Well then, let us begin the ritual right away.
Yay! We finally get to see Angie.
So then,
You don't get to see Angie.
I don't think so.
You get to hear her voice. Before that, let's choose a spiritual medium. It would work best with a girl.
And I'll do it. I can't think of anyone but me if that Angie's spirit should go in.
No.
No, I'll do it. Because if you're the spirit medium, you won't be able to talk to Angie.
Yeah?
I mean,
right.
she's got a point.
You want to talk to Angie, right? Then I'll be the spirit medium. That way, you can say goodbye to her. After you finish saying your goodbyes, keep your chin up and live life facing forward. Survive with me and everyone else.
Please.
Tenko.
By the way,
Also, Himiko, let me say this one thing. Expressing your feelings is perfectly natural. You shouldn't feel ashamed at all. So...
So you just hear Shuichi in the background. Ew, feelings.
Shuichi?
Yeah. No, Kokichi.
Yeah, Kokichi would be saying that, but Shuichi? Fuck no.
So, if you feel like crying while you're talking to Angie, go ahead and cry your eyes out. You'll feel better when you do. Well, I mean, laughing makes you feel better too. And venting your anger onto something can really cheer you up.
She starts beating the shit out of Tenko.
Train your heart by crying, laughing, and venting your anger, Himiko.
Yeah, that's so much effort.
I think you've trained too much. You're probably right. Aw. Chemistry.
Seems like the two of them made up. That's good.
so then,
I do like the two of them. If
So
there's...
now that we've decided on a spiritual medium, let us begin.
If there was anyone I'd ship those two are pretty high up there.
I mean, I'm pretty sure I shipped Kaede and Shuichi at the beginning of the game.
I mean,
I'm pretty sure I told you flat out at some point in those first few episodes that was going to happen.
Yeah.
And then she died.
Yep. Spoilers for this game.
Watching this episode, you saw the effigies. You know who's dead.
Alright, here we go. I'll see you later. That was the joke, you fuck.
It made it better that I reacted so negatively to it.
Now, I would like the spirit medium Tenko to sit within the center circle.
And then we're going to put you in a cage.
See,
I hope you like confinement.
I'm glad that you did what I would have done anyway if you were the one who said that.
Please be sure to walk on the path so as not to disturb the magic circle.
I hope you like confinement.
Make sure you watch your steps since it's so dark in here.
Next, you must be as a turtle within that circle. Please rest your forehead upon this stone marker I've placed here.
It's just a stone I brought from the courtyard. Are you sure it'll work?
Certainly. It is merely needed as a marker for her forehead to rest upon.
Like this?
So yeah, I don't think you can do both voices at the same time, by the way.
Fuck.
Can you do Tenko and Angie fused?
But please endure it until the
I think I could do Angie's voice in post.
You could.
Whatever you do, you mustn't raise your head or change positions.
Piece of cake. I have 5-star flexibility.
What does that have to do with not moving?
Good.
I hope you like confinement.
Why do you keep saying that?
Because she's gonna get a cage put around her?
But flexibility.
Cages.
Yes, cages.
I like your argument. Flexibility.
So
Cages.
Starting now, the rest of us must go to work. There are many things left to be done.
Let's see.
First, we must place the iron cage atop Tenko. I shall leave that to Shuichi and Kokichi.
The two Ichis.
And please keep in mind, walk carefully as to not disturb the magic circle.
Yeah.
Okay, you can count on me. I may not look like it, but I'm actually super duper strong.
He's gonna drop the cage on the circle. Or not.
I shouldn't have lied. I'm way too weak for this kind of stuff.
It's made of iron. No wonder it's heavy.
Hold on! Don't just drop it on top of me!
I know. It wouldn't be very funny if a body discovery announcement happened during this.
But it will.
Please don't jinx us!
I'm tired. So, next, we cover the basket with a white cloth, right?
I shall take that role. All right. Everything is prepared. Tenko.
He fucked the circle up somehow, didn't he?
doing?
Well, I can only see the floor from this position, but I think I'm fine.
The final step is to place the wooden statue of the dog god atop the cage. The four of us may need to do this together. The statue is quite heavy.
Even with 4 people, it's still really heavy. Oh, holy crap, this weighs a ton!
No, it is not much more than 175 pounds.
It doesn't weigh a ton, but yes, it weighs that much.
I'm totally wiped.
Also, oh, wait a minute. She's kind of on the circle, and so is Kyo a little bit.
I think it's just...
I could have used my magic to carry it easily, but seances and magic.
I don't really think that she's magic. I really don't think that she's magic.
Nope.
I really think she thinks she's magic, but she's not magic.
Are you sure it's okay to put something so heavy on top of the cage?
It's completely safe.
Tango's gonna die next.
The iron cage was made specifically for seances, so it can hold this weight.
If it doesn't,
Okay. I guess that's fine then.
just crushes her flat out.
Let us exit the magic circle. Take care to avoid disturbing it.
It looks undisturbed.
It does.
So then,
This is the point of no return, Tenko. After this point, you mustn't speak. The next time you open your mouth, it will be Angie speaking through you.
Got it.
Understood. I will not say a word until the séance is over. Okay, everyone. I'll see you guys after the séance.
Well then,
The rest of us shall move to the corners of the room. Please go to one of your choosing. We each stood in a different corner. The lights were cut.
now we darken the room. Kokichi and Shuichi are closest to the candles. Please blow out the candles. You should be able to follow the walls in the dark.
So go.
You needn't move, Himiko.
So go back to the corner of the room after it's dark.
Oh, he's gonna fuck it up.
Okay, got it.
He's gonna fuck it up somehow.
You needn't move, Himiko. There are many gaps in the floor near you. There are many gaps in the floor near you.
Yeah, got it.
She doesn't want to
Once
move
the room
anyway.
is dark, I will begin the song. Please sing along with me.
There we go.
Then, I will call out to Angie. Until she replies, there must be silence.
After the séance is done, Shuichi and I are supposed to light the candles again, right?
Correct. I brought matches from the warehouse, so please use those.
Okie dokie. Then I'll blow out the candle now.
I walked up to the closest candle and blew out the flame. The room instantly fell into complete darkness. Pitch black darkness. So dark I couldn't even see my own body. Overcoming my instinctual fear of the dark, I moved along the wall back to my corner and cried. Then began singing. Singing time!
Yep.
At last, at last, at long last.
Kyo led us in the Caged Child song.
Young guard dog and little lost girl, sealed within an iron cage.
I like this.
At mountain's bottom, within the darkness. At last, at long last. How many will there be by dawn? Will there be two or just one?
Oh my god!
Will the guard
What?
dog run
Hold on.
far away, or did it eat the little girl?
Wait, what?
At last, at long last.
I don't like this!
What was the thunk?
I don't know! We got an
Reach out
achievement.
and touch Wraith.
We finished singing the song, but I thought I heard an odd sound in the middle of it.
Did Kyo
What
stop?
was that?
Did Kyo stop talking?
Say,
Is the caged child Angie Yanaga? He began calling. Now, if the medium answers...
say,
Is the caged child Angie Yanaga? What's going on?
say.
Is the caged child Angie Yanaga?
What's the matter?
What's wrong? Why won't Angie answer?
Hold on.
Himiko, I was very clear that you were not supposed to speak, yes? But something's weird. Why won't she answer?
Maybe it's failed?
Let's see.
Let's light the candles briefly.
Huh?
What? Is that okay?
Well,
Just for now. Confused, I walked along the wall back to the candle. I managed to strike a match and light the candle once again. The cage is gone, isn't it?
No, everything's still there.
What was the thunk?
What's going on? Does this really fail?
That cannot be.
That shouldn't be the case. The séance was perfect.
What?
Is Angie not coming? Is that still Tango in there?
She's dead.
Tango's
dead.
She went through the floor.
Tango?
I see.
She's not
yes.
talking.
I told her she mustn't speak until the spirit enters her.
She follows orders well. But how about you let her out for now?
Hold on.
Wait, dark arts such as this may need to be started and completed the same way.
So do everything backwards. So that means that take the dog statue off and then remove the sheet afterwards.
Those who remove objects from the circle must be the same who brought them in. If not, the spirit may stay in the medium's body.
Man.
Seeing as this was a failure, I don't think any spirit is sticking around, but whatever.
Oh, she's gonna not be there. Just like setting up, Kyo instructed us on how to clean everything up. We were careful to remove everything exactly what our Kyo directed.
Now, I will remove the sheet.
The floor was removed.
The circle was broken.
The circle was broken. That's what the thunk was.
Oh, she's dead. There's Pink.
There's fucking blood there.
Kyo pinched the fabric and pulled it aside.
Oh?
She's
There's
dead.
blood there.
She's dead. She's flat out dead.
Perhaps.
Something is amiss. Tenko's dead too. Well, there goes our suspect.
Fuck.
Himiko ran towards the cage in a sprint. Himiko, I told you not to step on the... But she wasn't listening. She jumped on the cage and... Fueled by desperation, Himiko grabbed the cage, lifted it up, and holy shit, is she just gonna like fucking
Yeah. No, she's fucking
adrenaline this shit? Did she just it took Kyo and Shuichi a fuck ton of time. What killed her?
Was she tied up?
Stabbed?
She was tied up in the mouth.
Wait, they pulled the double murder! But wait a minute.
Oh fuck! It was Kibo. Oh fuck! It was Kibo.
Oh, or Maki.
It was probably Kibo though.
Well, wait.
Really?
Who would have thought there'd be another victim during the investigation? God damn it, I actually kind of like Tenko too.
Well, I guess you're
Are
not
you
gonna have that ship. Every time we ship someone, they die! Every time!
Maybe Monophady's green puke was predicting this tragedy.
Every time we ship someone, they die!
Oh, the puke's color is normal now. Guess it was predicting this.
Or now.
Everyone, please assemble in the séance room. Well, fuck! The floor's broken. I want a better look at this body, though. It's Kibo, isn't it? No, it wouldn't be Kibo. Could it be Kaito?
Kaito? Maybe, but
He didn't like all this undead bullshit.
it could be Kaito.
He hates the occult, but he's also been, like, super sick. The second By Discovery announcement played. It didn't take long for everyone to come running. We're not suspects because we were literally not able to get under the floor.
What?
Tenko? Seriously?
What is this? How did this happen?
How this happened?
Tenko? Gonta's so sorry. Gonta, no can protect you.
Got a minute?
Shuichi, explain the situation. I thought you were conducting the séance. What happened?
Well, that's...
I don't know. What's happening?
So what did I tell you? I told you the fucking murder would happen in the dark.
Oh yeah, I didn't say it wouldn't. The circle's fucked at this point.
Oh yeah, no, the circle's fucked.
They're just standing in it!
What on earth?
I'm surprised too. I never thought a murder would happen during an investigation.
I mean, we kind of expected because the last 2 games had this happen.
No, they always happen before the
I mean,
investigation.
they threw us off a little bit, but I still expected a second murder to happen at some point of the game.
It's consistent, Joe. High five.
Which also we got
Consistency.
rid of our key suspect, though.
Yeah.
But now it's definitely either Kibo or Kaito. Kaito has a reason, a really good motive.
He does. He also.
He
has
is
a really
terrified of the occult.
He also has a really terrible alibi. For
Yeah,
this one, anyway.
he's been in his room the whole time. He left the room when we were investigating the first body.
Yeah. So
He could have had plenty of time to go get something. Be under the. He knew where the séance was taking place too.
So did Kibo as he was there.
But Kibo didn't have enough time necessarily to go do all that shit and be prepared for it.
But he was kicked out.
That's not that much time to prepare for murdering Tenko, though. And he wouldn't have known.
All I know is it's not Kokichi or Himiko or Korekio. Fuck.
Yeah.
Although maybe it could be Kyo. I don't know.
How
I don't
could
think
it
it can
Kyo?
be. I don't
No,
think
it
can
came
be.
from underground, and he was also in the corner and specifically told everyone not to move. You really think he would break his own cultural bullshit that he's doing? That would go so against his talent.
Probably.
That would be like the ultimate...
I guess for now, you should maybe start the investigation right away.
Say,
Before that, I would like to confirm something. The culprit who killed Angie may be different from the culprit who killed Tenko, yes? Huh?
if so,
What happens in the event there are 2 murderers by 2 people? What if there are 2 blackened? But we need to find them both at the class trial?
that's right.
Now that you mention it, that's a good point. What would happen in that scenario?
Yeah?
What would happen? Mom, damn, what would happen?
What would happen?
Not that.
Why do you look lost too, Monodam? I thought you were gonna run things instead of Daddy. I never expected something like this to happen. I don't know what to do, really, I don't.
Oh man, they're all disorganized.
Is this when Monokuma shows up?
If you can't decide the class trial's objective, then we won't know what to investigate.
Father!
Father always knows what to do. We should ask him for help.
No way.
Have you already forgotten? Dad's in no condition to help us. He's gonna appear and help us anyway. It's our fault Daddy ended up like that.
It's all your fault, Monophony.
Daddy, help! We don't know what to do on our own.
You gotta use the power of love. That ought to slap him back to normal.
That won't work. Father is just an empty shell now.
That's right.
But that's not true. Anything is possible with the power of love.
You don't understand, Big Dad, because you've never been loved before, Monodam.
Ouch.
Daddy, I love you, so please go back to normal.
I want to see you, Father. I love you with all my heart. Aw, you're making me blush.
He tells you'd come back.
Yeah, of course he would.
Another one.
That's the real Monokuma.
Here I am!
I'm back. Were you good while I was away?
Thank you so much, my adorable darling
Yeah.
cousin.
You just licked the other Monokuma?
Yep.
You running the academy, I was able to fully enjoy my relaxing vacation. Oh, that tickles! Father's intense love is getting me all soaked.
I don't like to
Daddy,
hear
your tongue
that.
feels amazing. This better not awaken anything in me.
I don't.
I don't want to hear that
Any
either.
of this.
Monokuma's other was just like, nope.
No.
Man, that vacation was just what I needed. It's important to take off time to relax.
To tell you the truth,
Normally, most companies won't even let you take time off to go on a vacation. But I was able to do it. The secret is to not leave whenever you get permission or not.
Or to just leave.
Wait, so who's this Baldy then?
yeah?
Oh, just a part-timer I got to cover me while I was gone.
Hey!
Here's your pay, like we agreed on. Now take it and get out of here.
Why?
Huh? I thought you were supposed to be relaxed.
Now that that nuisance is out of the way, what were you guys talking about again?
Yeah?
Oh, that's right. What happens to your votes if there are two blackened candidates?
I answer that.
Well, I have an answer for that. It's first come, first served.
So whoever murdered her first is the blackened.
First come, first served?
Hey,
The blackened who kills the first victim to be discovered will be your target.
in other words,
If the blackened who killed Angie isn't the same one who killed Tenko, then only Angie's killer will be considered the blackened. Basically, Tenko's killer wasted a kill, and Tenko herself is a wasted of a victim.
now then,
Oh, and I'll add this to the school regulations so you can review it later.
go ahead.
I also updated the Monokuma file. Do your best to investigate this murder too. Wow. Boy, father is everything's going so smoothly.
Father's so smoothly.
Everything is going so smooth that father's running things again. Leaders gotta be able to take decisive action. Indecision is just the worst.
Daddy, you're glowing! You're glowing like a lamp! Huh?
Yeah, Monodam had no effect on him at all.
I'm satisfied with this.
There's nothing better than being praised by my cute cubs. Nothing better than spending time with my cute cubs. For as long as you live, I'll never let any of you go.
You let two of them die! Also, this still proves my thesis.
Shut up. He just left us behind while he was staying, and saying he never let us go.
How nice!
That's why he's so amazing. Please lick me some more, Daddy. That is a weird thing to say.
Well, we have that clip now.
Please lick me some more, Daddy.
Oh my god.
So long, farewell.
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
just-
Monodam, you had no fucking control.
I'm guessing they're the same killer. So it makes sense of that.
So that means that if there was another killer,
We don't have to catch them.
we don't have to catch them.
And they wasted their kill.
But I highly doubt that because this game works in ones. So,
Oh, yeah.
So we're just gonna assume that it was all. Ugh.
Listen closely.
If both murders have different culprits, then our vote will determine Angie's killer.
Nope.
But we don't even know if there's a different culprit, do we?
Let's see.
True, we should investigate Tenko's death as well, just in case.
How exciting!
Finally, things are heating up. I'm getting so excited.
Well, I know it can't be Kokichi.
Piece of shit!
You fucking psycho!
Shuichi!
This is bad.
This is bad, okay?
Man, this is unquestionably bad. Can't believe Tenko was killed.
I think it was... Kaito's not my prime suspect, damn it.
Everyone's
Or Kibo, one of the
upset
two of
and
them.
confused, and I'm in no shape to help right now.
He's playing the defenseless
So
card.
this is where you need to step up.
He's playing the I can't do shit card.
Listen, Suichi. The impossible is possible. All you gotta do is make it so.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let's first check the Monokuma file.
The victim is Tenko Chabashira, the ultimate Aikido master. The body was found in the middle of an empty room on the 4th floor.
So 11 a.m. So actually, it wasn't that far off of what I thought it was.
It's 9 hours.
No, like probably an hour after we found the body.
Oh, yeah. Time of death is approximately 11 a.m. The only visible injury is a stab wound to the back. This is the same killer.
Wait, the back of the neck?
How?
How? But she's tied up.
Stab stab wound on her neck, the same cause as Angie's.
It doesn't look like a coincidence. Maybe it's Angie's curse. Curse?
Jeez.
God, not again. Curse!
What? Curse!
Kaito, calm down.
I like this scene.
There's your thumbnail.
Oh my god. I don't even know how many of these are actually being my thumbnails because I'm.
That's a
lazy.
thumbnail. That's a keeper. That's your phone background and everything.
Was this deliberate? What was deliberate?
That's your phone background now, isn't it?
No, it's not.
There's your new ship.
No, it's not.
There's your new ship so they can die.
Fuck you.
No way there's a curse! Don't screw around!
You're the one who's screwing around. Do you want to die?
That's not something you should say at a crime scene. Do you want to die?
Slam. So she probably punched him out of the way.
A dull sound reverberated through the room. She shoved him away.
What is that, Kaito? Yeah, no, it's not a car.
It's Kaito doing car noise.
Oh shit, she did punch him.
Get a hold of yourself,
you
fucker. Kaito, are you okay?
My bad.
My bad, Shuichi. I'm starting to feel bad, but for a different reason. I'm gonna get some fresh air, so I'll leave this to you and Maki roll.
Is he gonna vomit? Kaito left the room, still a bit wobbly. I think it's Kaito! Should we resume the investigation? Time is of the essence.
That's
I
correct.
still think it's Kibo.
It's... See, I don't think it's Kibo. He was really devout to the cult.
I still think it's
Why would he
Kibo.
kill Angie? He wanted to go through with the resurrection. Not initially. Well, no, I guess not initially. He didn't. No, he didn't. He wanted to go through with it
Read the
initially.
line.
True. We haven't had time to mourn Tenko's death, as our own lives are at risk.
This is...
That's true, but Angie and then Tenko? And to think earlier I was suspicious of Tenko. I'm sorry, Tenko.
Yeah, to think earlier I was suspicious of Tenko.
We were all suspicious of Tenko.
I'm
It
sorry, Tenko!
wasn't Tenko.
Unless Tenko was the murderer.
And then somebody else murdered her. But who would murder Tenko?
How can this be?
I mean,
all Goto's fault. Goto failed to protect friends again.
I mean, if that was the case, then the person who killed Tenko is the true Blackened, because the Blackened from the earlier case would have already died. God damn it.
She's just pissed she didn't get to say bye to Angie. Tenko's death caught us all off guard. Everyone's panicking. I have to keep it together. I have to work harder. Because I'm a detective. What?
Resume. Okay.
Well...
It's too dark in here. We can't investigate even if we wanted to.
What's below this room? Gotta bring candles from other room to make this room bright, okay?
No.
No, that won't be necessary.
You are a robot.
Ah!
Yeah, that's not necessary at all.
Huh? Why?
Show him, Kibo. Show him your new power.
Oh, is this the maintenance she was doing? New power?
Yeah, the maintenance.
Ah, I thought it was a flashbang.
His eyes lit up. I knew Iruma, the gorgeous girl genius, have installed a new function in Kibo.
Cool!
So now he's headlights.
He's just the headlights.
A headlights.
Just leave it to me. I will become the guiding light that shines on you all.
Shine on, shine on! Shine on, you crazy fucking diamond!
I feel like that's a reference to something.
It is.
What?
I don't know what, but I know it's a reference to something. That's too coincidental to not be a reference.
What a lame function. You should have made him like a transformer or something.
It's okay.
But it's bright now, so we should hurry and investigate.
Okay.
Yeah, you're right. Look at fucking ground.
His flashlight function is added to the truth bullets, Joe. Don't tell me.
Doesn't mean it's Kibo.
Don't tell me that won't be used in the fucking case.
It doesn't mean it's Kibo. There was no light in the room. There's gaps in the floorboards. If it was him underneath, we would have seen a flashlight.
But it was covered by the sheet.
It's bright enough to light the fucking room up. If he was looking through the gaps in the floorboards at all, it would have shown in the entire room.
But it's the sheet. The cover. This
It
sheet.
still would have been noticeable.
Covered by the sheet.
The sheet will not block the entire light. Tenko's dead body. She took her last breath crouched over like this. The more important question is, how the fuck did she get tied up?
She didn't get tied up.
According to the Monokuma file, her only injury is the stab wound to her neck. The wound was fatal. This must have caused instant death. I didn't hear a scream during the séance. Oh, wait!
Yeah, she would not say a word
I
until
will
it
not
was
say a
over.
single word until the séance is over. Would Tenko really keep her mouth shut despite the pain?
No.
Her death might have not been instant, but she couldn't have gone far before she bled out.
Huh? What do you mean?
What's the point?
You were concerned about that, right?
That's your line. Okay. That makes sense. She knows a lot about these wounds. But I mean, she's an assassin, so...
With a wound this deep, the victim is too shocked to do anything except die.
You're speaking from experience?
That's obvious.
Of course. Quick deaths are my specialty.
That puts you high on the suspect list for everyone else, but not me. Well then. That makes sense. Well, I'm pretty sure people just hear her saying this.
I mean, she's an assassin, so... The real question is, what was she killed with? I don't see a murder weapon around.
That eliminates the... Technically, you could say that eliminates the weapon from the other crime if they still had it for this crime.
Oh, no. That weapon is probably still in that room. I don't
No,
think that...
I'm saying it's not the sword. It's not the katana.
Yeah.
The katana was probably used for the slice in the head. Because the slice in the head was dull and didn't bleed a lot. You're right, I don't... Fuck you.
I don't see an obvious weapon, but...
She's not tied up.
Her face... It looked like her mouth was covered. Is that me?
You can't see from this angle.
Is that just me?
You have to look closer at her body. I can't...
I gotta look at that board. And the pebble. Pebble.
The pebble. There's a rock next to Tenko's body. This must be...
There's no blood on it. So she was moved?
She couldn't have moved.
No, was moved.
It wouldn't have made a difference if she was moved. It wouldn't have spread there.
You sure? Because there's no blood.
Was it Kyo? The cage could have had a blade in it.
There's blood on the cage.
Which means it could have been on the statue or something.
Tenko had her forehead on the...
rock hunched over. She had to make herself small to fit inside the cage. Marker stone's been added to your truth bullets. What if it was Kyo?
Himiko looks so sad. It's the cage using the séance.
This...
Looks about 3 feet high and 5 feet wide. It's a pretty large iron cage.
Okay.
There easily could have been a blade put somewhere in that in the dog statue.
Probably,
No,
but...
he placed the cloth so he would know where the hole is if there is one.
But we didn't see a hole, at least in the images.
Yes, because this game has revealed everything to us.
But it would have
at
been
once.
obvious if there was a...
No, it
the
wouldn't.
The game is very, very good at making very minute details appear.
Not if it was a hidden thing inside the bottom of the thing, like came out. That was the thunk, maybe big enough for
a person to fit inside.
Think about it. If the blanket had a hole in it, he put it on there. He could have made it so you didn't see the hole. And if the statue
No,
has,
but she talked.
If the statue is a retracting thing, when the light was turned out, he just pushed the button on the statue.
But there was a thunk in the middle of the singing.
He didn't say he stayed in his corner. You had no way of proving he stayed in his corner.
We had no way of proving anybody stayed in their corners except for me and Himiko.
Yeah.
Because he told Himiko not to move. Kokichi or Kyo could have done any of that.
I don't think Kokichi could have done it, because Kyo was the closest to the trail. And if he walked over to Kyo's corner, he would have bumped into Kyo.
Also, the thunk was made mid-song, but...
Yeah, that doesn't mean anything. If he's sitting there singing, and then he pushes the button and the thunk happens... Or maybe it's a timed release. Anyway, that's all speculation, but...
Yeah, we're supposed to move it.
Oh yeah, Himiko also was able to throw this cage.
Adrenaline, dude.
Hey,
Hey, look at this.
is this...
A bloodstain on the bottom of the cage. Probably Tango's blood, yeah?
That's true.
Technically, the top
Yes,
of
I
the
imagine
cage.
so. The splatter must have made when she was killed.
What do you mean?
Where's the dog statue? Means Tango was killed while she was inside the cage. Yeah.
Okay. I think you're right. Tenko went under the cage before the séance.
She was completely alive. I want to see
When
her
the cage
mouth.
was lifted at the séance, she was already dead. There's no way they could have... If she... That's your line.
If she was stabbed right when the cage was lifted, that would explain this bloodstain, right?
Perhaps she wasn't killed during the séance, but the exact moment the cage was... No, we saw blood before the cage was lifted.
Yep.
That is a possibility.
No, it's not. We saw the blood before the cage was...
I mean, the game's never been completely truthful with us in how it shows scenes. Click her body.
They have always.
Click her body.
No, we already clicked her body.
Oh, I didn't know we looked at her body.
That was the first thing we looked at.
This floorboard's loose. I didn't know you clicked on it. I'm a bit distracted, remember?
Yeah, but the door!
The door!
The door board!
And it's the one right under Tenko.
Why?
Why is this floorboard loose?
If I remember...
Maybe they lowered her? It wasn't this before. It must have come loose during the séance.
Why?
Why would it...
Why would it come loose during the séance? Well, Kyo said it was very
A
easy for her.
floorboard this thick and heavy wouldn't have come loose easily.
It was moved man-made. Or female-made.
Then someone must have loosened it on purpose. Who drew the circle? And could have manipulated the floorboard then?
I don't think that that's the immediate reason that comes to mind.
The candles.
I can't investigate the candles.
What's behind
right
Gonta? You can look at Kibo, I think. Kibo is a thing.
there. Kibo's lighting the room up.
Are you sure you looked at her body specifically?
I did.
It didn't show her mouth?
I tried to look at her mouth. Yeah, wounds is
Okay,
fatal.
yeah, now I remember this. Up? Look up?
Nope. So I guess I'm done with this.
Dog statue.
Hole in the corner.
Oh! There's a small opening in the corner of the room. Doesn't look big enough for a person to get through, but still.
Is this...
Kokichi was in that corner.
No, he wasn't.
Yeah,
that
he
was,
was.
That was not Kokichi's corner.
Yeah, it was.
No, it wasn't. That was Himiko's corner.
Himiko's corner was next to us.
Yeah, we were on the left side of the room.
I thought she was on that side.
The back left side.
I thought she was on this side.
No. I thought
Pretty sure.
we were on the left side.
No.
And even if we were, that's Kyo's, not Kokichi. Kokichi and us were by the door.
Kyo was in the far back right.
Yeah, which means Himiko was the far back left,
And
which is this
Himiko-
corner.
No, she was in the. She was literally to the left of us.
Yes, because we were in
Sorry, the right of us.
No, she
Yes, she
wasn't.
was. Yes, she was. And Kokichi was on the left side.
If he was on the left side of us, it wouldn't have put him in that corner.
Yeah, we were in this. Fucking. This is the room, right? Kyo was on this
So
side.
you're saying
Himiko
by the
was
door-
on this
you're
side.
saying
We
by
were
the-
here, and Kokichi was
So
here.
you're saying by the door, on the left side was Himiko, and on the right side was us?
On the.
Because that doesn't make sense.
No. Flip that. On the
We
from
were
the
on
door
left
side.
We were the left side.
Left side of the door, and Himiko was on the right side
That
of the
doesn't
door.
make sense because that would put Kokichi and you next to the same candle. But you put out the opposite candles.
What?
Kokichi and you both put
Hang
out
on.
different candles. It wouldn't make sense if you were in the
Hang-
left-hand
hang-
corner of the room.
I would bring up evidence as soon as the video's done But
No, I'm just trying to get the layout of the room and where you think everyone was.
well, I need to see the layout of the room. I could see something drop below. It looks like something dropped down here.
What? Something dropped down there?
Got a minute?
After we checked everywhere else, why don't we go out onto the floor and see for ourselves?
Alright, let's do it. Where do you think Kokichi was?
There!
But where were we?
In this corner
That
right
doesn't
here.
make sense because Kokichi and Shuichi put out the candles.
We
They
also
were the-
put out a candle.
Then we would have to be over here. Not over here.
There's probably candles behind us.
We were in this corner. There's only two
Hang
candles
on.
in the room.
Hang on.
There's two candles in the room. We were
I
there.
need to see the scene then. I need to see the scene right before the fucking seance happened then. I need to see that scene. Anyway, dog statue.
It's the wooden dog statue used in the seance. I believe it's called the dog god.
Wait,
I told you there's something on the statue.
there's also characters here in blood, I think. I thought that said a Tua for a second, and I would have been like, what the fuck?
During the seance, this wooden statue was on top of the cage. It took the four of us to remove it.
Look underneath it.
This wooden
statue's pretty heavy.
If I remember
Kyo
correctly,
said it weighed 175 pounds. That's the weight of two girls.
No, that's very...
That's very light. Well, I mean, if it's two, like, 6-year-old girls, that's accurate.
Yeah.
Not, if we're thinking teenagers, that's way underweight girls.
Yeah.
They're just, like, super anorexic or something. If the teenage girls weigh 175 pounds combined.
Oh my god. What do you know about girls? Have you ever touched a woman besides your mother?
What? Yeah.
I blushed.
Yeah, I touched Kaede.
I was kidding about that, but I didn't need to know that information.
I mean, he held her hand and stuff. What are you talking about?
if this heavy thing was on top of the cage, then Tenko wouldn't have been able to get out easily.
Okay.
Yeah, you're right about that. That doesn't sound like you were kidding earlier.
What? We can't look underneath it. All right, well, we're in magic circle.
Was the magic circle he drew.
Dear, it's been completely stomped over. I suppose it was unavoidable.
Was this drawn with salt?
Yes.
Whenever I perform seance, I always use salt.
Are you feeling alright? You sound ridiculous.
Ridiculous.
I perform many successful seances. Why, I've even had spirits enter my body.
Shut up. I don't want to hear about you and your stupid delusions.
Maki really doesn't beat around the bush. It's kind of refreshing, actually. In any case, all these footprints, I can't make out the original circle.
So what?
We'll find out in Kyo's lab. It should be written in the Caged Dog Village document. And he had it memorized, so... Isn't that right, Kyo?
He seems depressed. I suppose that makes sense.
Yeah, his perfect circle was disappeared and he...
Also, Tenko's dead!
But it was his circle he drew in salt. Magic circle
his
correctio
only
drew.
art. So wait, where did you think that...
Don't worry about it. We'll talk about it later. So what else can investigate? The candles?
I wanna see if I can find the picture.
We could just look back at the footage after.
I wanna find the picture.
What picture?
You know, I'm gonna look stupid stuff.
No!
I won't look super far down the
No, don't actually look it up.
I wanna look up the picture of the pre-seance room.
No, don't. We will look at that in the footage.
I want
We
to
will look at that
confirm-
in the footage.
Fine.
Castle. Candles hung on the wall. They're the only source of light in the room.
Yeah.
You're actually looking up still. Fuck you. There are no windows in this room, so without the candles it was pitch black. But how did the culprit kill Tenko in complete darkness? You're also an impatient motherfucker. Can you? Because if you look up that, then you're gonna end up finding spoilers.
No,
Because it's integral. It's integral to the fucking case, dude. Alright.
No, I'm literally just looking up the goddamn...
Alright.
Leave it to me.
Leave it to me. I will become the guiding light that shines on you all. Okay. Thanks. Thanks, Kibo.
Oh, man.
Oh man, what a yeah, you already said that. So you also have nothing to say. So we gotta talk to Kimiko then.
That
Or
cannot be.
Korekio. Why? Why did this?
I knew it,
Kyo, I know the murder was pretty shocking.
but of course.
I am shocked about that as well. But why did the séance fail? We performed all the steps flawlessly. Seems more concerned by that than the fucking murder. Oh, if we perform the caged child again and summon Tenko's spirit this time.
This is stupid.
Cut the crap. Just tell me what happened during the séance. Both you and Shuichi were present, right? Did she get killed during the séance?
I see, yes.
True. It may be the best to move past what happened, but to know why the séance failed.
Is that so?
Whatever. Just hurry up. Okay.
Or was he gonna show the scene
At the
anyway?
time, in order to begin the séance, we had Tenko, the spiritual medium, position herself as a turtle within the magic circle, so her head touched the marker stone. Then Shuichi and Kokichi placed the cage over Tenko. And after that, I placed the white cloth over the cage. And then all four of us placed a wooden statue of Dog God atop the cage. It's a fucking, what's it called? Palindrome, that's the word.
Yeah.
Afterward, here's the fucking scene!
Okay, I was looking for that too.
Why the hell were you looking at a video? I told you!
This video is literally the scene from the last stuff. It's like literally someone else watching the...
by the door, so Himiko
See?
and...
See?
See, I thought the door was over here.
No!
Well, okay, so
See,
we're still on the left side
yes!
door.
Yes, but that puts Himiko where the little hole in the wall was.
And Kokichi's on the other side.
Yeah, I was right!
Afterwards, we stood in the four corners of the room. Kokichi and Shuichi blew out the candles.
I'm back now. I was looking for that exact picture.
You are an impatient motherfucker.
Yes, I am.
Finally, we sang the caged child song. The seance should have been complete, but...
Now that you mention it, I remember hearing a strange sound during the song. Oh yeah, the like that thunk sound.
And then we kept singing.
It's a mystery to me as well. I thought someone may have tripped. Perhaps...
That was a pretty loud sound for someone tripping. Perhaps Kyo knows something.
What do you mean?
And then what happened?
See, I was right. It couldn't have been Kokichi.
Yes.
We called out to her, but no reply came. I had Shuichi and Kokichi relight the candles. And then we removed the items from within the magic circle in the opposite order. First, all four of us removed the dog god statue. Then I took the white cloth off, and then... Himiko ran over to the cage, and the moment she lifted it...
We saw her dead body. Then it sounds like Tenko was definitely killed during the seance.
Yeah,
Did Korekio not figure that out yet? Or was he too into singing to notice the thunk in the middle of the song?
And he didn't think that was weird.
But would it not be difficult in such darkness? Besides, she was inside the cage, yes?
Not if they were underneath her.
Then when was she killed?
Well, that's...
Yes, that is a problem.
I see, yes.
There's another problem? And that is... Why ever did the sounds fail? I simply cannot figure it out.
She was dead!
It was either she was dead or someone...
Sabotaged it.
Yeah.
Maybe someone moved from their corner? Did someone else sneak in here?
No, you would have seen the door open.
Obviously, this seance is not my line.
Yes. Yes, the seance is not your line. Obviously, since the seance was clearly a sham.
Maki never was one to pull her punches.
She just punched.
Sound during séance has been added to the truth bullet section of your monopod!
Alright, Kimiko.
Kirigiri.
What?
Kirigiriko.
Hey!
Himiko! Hey! Himiko! Please go, Himiko!
Wait,
So now he's turning into Santa Claus.
Yep.
Gonta, if you shake Himiko that much, she's gonna break!
Yeah, it's like, Himiko!
Yes, you don't get to layer Angie's voice over Tenko's, by the way, or Tenko's over Angie's.
But
Yeah, remember that part?
but she not talking. It's like Himiko not even here.
like I thought.
She must have been really shocked over Tenko. Let's leave her for now.
Okay.
Leave her be for
No,
now.
just leave her.
Let's just leave.
Let's just leave her to get murdered for now. I mean, Himiko just apologized to her too.
I mean, yeah. Again, it's the moment when they're all trying to be buddy-buddy again. It's the moment that they die.
It's also the moment we shipped them together from the beginning. Hey, look at the circle. You already
Never
did
looked at the white cloth.
that. Yeah, no, you didn't.
I thought we did.
It's the white sheet we used for the seance.
Oh, I was about to click on that, but I guess I accidentally clicked on the hole in the wall.
Probably.
So that's where Kokichi was then. No.
No, that's
Himiko.
where Himiko was. This was placed on top of the cage. Kyo was the one who removed it. There's no blood on that, but there's blood on the cage?
This cloth is pretty thick. Similar to a window curtain, but that's completely opaque. And on the back,
Is there a... There it is.
look, there's a bloodstain on it, right around the middle of the sheet. But there's no hole.
Nope.
But
That debunks my theory.
Yep, no hole in the fabric.
That debunks my theory. Which means Tenko wasn't stabbed through the
Which
skull.
means it could still be the sword. If it
No,
stabbed
because the sword's still at the crime scene, probably.
unless or something long that went through her neck and through the back and then stabbed up into the curtain. The
That works.
cloth. Like it went
There's
from the
spear
floorboard.
somewhere.
Maybe. Like it's right
Wait,
through
does he
her
have
neck.
an antique spear anywhere in his lab?
Who?
Kyo.
I don't know.
Okay.
She was stabbed while underneath the cloth.
No shit, Sherlock! I could have told you that without even looking at the cloth.
Well, I mean,
It
they
just
had to
confirmed it.
they had to confirm it.
Maki, we finished investigating up here. Perhaps we should check under the
By
floor?
the way,
It seems pretty dark down there. What should we use for light?
They crack Kyo and shake him and bring him down there.
Kyo?
Not Kyo.
Kibo.
I mean, they could crack Kyo. It won't work, but they could do it.
It'll kill him
Let's
too.
bring a candle. With Kibo's light from up there, we should be fine.
From up here. Then I'll go get a candle. Remove that floorboard so we can go down.
okay,
Okay, got it. I pulled off some of the floorboards near the hole and took a candle from Maki. Then we carefully made our way through the hole under the floor. Oh, it's a dark, secluded space for the two of us.
Oh yeah.
Oh, there's a giant... Oh, wow. There's a lot more... This is a lot more spacious than I thought. You can move easily on all
Was the
fours.
floorboard moved? Would the floorboard move backwards?
Which floorboard?
The bloodstain is here. The blood is dripping from here.
They turned it?
They turned it. Because this has less blood than this. This
Yeah.
is probably where she was stabbed.
Probably.
So the floorboard's moved. And it's still dripping too.
Let's look for clues.
well,
It'd look pretty stupid if we found no clues after crawling around in this dusty place.
okay.
Yeah.
You mean
Well,
that-
there's just a pile of blood. A puddle of blood. No, it's a pile. Look around. We have camera changing.
Oh, yeah, that is cut. I didn't even notice that.
Look, the crosspiece that supports the floorboard's cut off.
It's near the loose floorboard, and the portion missing is about the same width, too.
And from what I can see of it,
That's true.
it wasn't broken off naturally. This was cut by someone. There should be saws in the warehouse, so they could have used that.
Yeah, the warehouse is like, why can't anyone block off the warehouse?
Because if they do, it makes murdering someone way too hard, and the game would break. The question is, why?
But peace!
Also, how did they know which room we'd pick?
Because they knew about the séance.
But who knew? But I mean, they went right to that room.
Everyone was in the room when they talked about the séance.
Except
and then,
Kaito. He left first.
Then how would he know?
He left after they mentioned it, but before they left.
Yeah, they were all there when they mentioned the séance.
And then Kaito left.
So what purpose did this serve? I don't know what.
The floorboard beneath Tenko's body's loose, and the crosspiece supporting it's been cut.
So maybe she went through the floor, and then they brought her back up. Maybe they fucking.
It doesn't work. If the whole floorboard moved down, they would have had to be pretty strong to put it back up there.
You're right.
Also, the entire cage would have come down with it, wouldn't it?
No, it's just that one piece of the floorboard. The cage is surrounding the floor.
Oh, yeah.
It would have been unmoved.
If the culprit did all of this, then why? Also, I don't think Kaito could have done it then, because he would have been too scared to séance. Blood dripping from the gaps in the floorboards. Fresh blood. It's definitely Tenko's. Look to the left and right.
Oh! That's the murder weapon!
Told ya. There's a sickle here, and there's blood all over it. Where the fuck would you get a sickle?
The warehouse.
Real? The bone of the sickle is fresh. That's it. This is the murder weapon.
Is this?
This came from my research lab.
Oh, that's not a good... What? She didn't have blades. It did?
She has a sickle.
Well...
She says she uses blades. She says she doesn't use long swords.
Well, that's true.
A sickle can be used to assassinate a target.
Also,
it can be thrown without losing any lethality. It wouldn't make sense
if she was brought down. It wouldn't make sense because then the cage wouldn't have blown it with the cloth either.
No,
if she was stabbed and raised back up, it wouldn't make sense.
You're right. It can be thrown without losing any lethality, and you can hide it under your clothes too.
Well, if she was attacked with this, she wouldn't stand a chance. The blade's about 6 inches.
That's right.
And since Tenko was in the cage, she wouldn't have been able to defend herself.
But even if this is our murder weapon, how did the culprit attack Tenko in a cage?
This is true.
The blade could fit through the gaps in the cage, but could it reach her neck?
That's true.
Cage is 3 feet high. If you were stab into it with a 6-inch blade, well, it would depend on Tenko's posture, but I don't think it's impossible. But
then her posture is the question.
Well, how long is the space between the floor and the roof?
Well, again, it's crawl space. It's like 2 feet, 3 feet. She said it was 3 feet. Hey, if the weapon is down here, the culprit must have thrown it away, right?
That's true.
Perhaps after killing Tenko,
You just swapped lines! Alright!
Perhaps after killing Tenko, the culprit threw that sickle into the floorboard in the dark.
Or they could have run to the floor the entire time. Either of those is possible.
We both fucked up.
I mean, look to the right now. Is there anything to the right? Candle! Oh, that's our
gigantic candle.
That's our candle. There's a hole.
That's a fucking huge hole.
Some of the wood is corroded and is broken off, so you can see in the next room.
What's the next room?
Hey.
This is the wall of the empty room, right? Looks like there's the wood along the wall. This part's rotted away.
Looks like natural rot. This hole wasn't made intentionally. But I can get to the next room from here.
That's true.
If I remember correctly, the room next door is also empty, right? Then the culprit could have gone from room to room by moving under here instead of using the hallway.
Yup.
And escape. True,
but it would have been difficult moving around under the floor. We did it alright because we had a light. Without that, it would have been pitch black.
Candle.
That might make it impossible to move around in here.
Then they could have used the light like we were doing right now.
Well,
Kibo! True. If Kibo was using a light, it would have been through the floor. They would have seen that light. His is too bright.
Are you sure about that?
If it was a candle, they could have used it though. They used light to move around? You can't, like, that's our candle, you fucking idiot!
I still want to look at it.
You can't look at it. It's not a thing to look at.
Oh, dang.
I don't think there's anything else. There's a smaller puddle of blood.
There's that puddle of blood. That's the only one left.
There's a button on the ground underneath the loose floorboard. But that's pretty far from where Tenko's blood is dripping down.
Maybe that's how Angie died? Question mark?
She's not the same. It's the same. It's under the same floorboard, but at entirely different ends. Why is there blood here?
Well, that blood looks drier. Hey, the back of this floorboard has blood on it.
You're right. There's a little bit of blood on the underside of the floorboard.
Is it dry blood? Did Tenko's blood get splattered when she got killed?
That's true.
I wonder. Can't really be sure yet.
Okay.
But these bloodstains are...
It must
The
be
bloodstains
Angie's.
here are completely true. But then they had to move her body all the way to the lab?
Probably.
No, because the blood around her was fresh.
Angie's?
Yes, they
No.
said the puddle of blood around her would
The
have
puddle of
formed,
blood around her was
would have
fresh.
formed way after... Wouldn't have...
Yeah, so that's
a few hours after she died.
Yeah, but she died at 2. We got there after the morning announcement, which is at 8.
But whose blood could that have been?
Probably someone else's, or maybe they wouldn't. Maybe they
got her...
took the paint.
No, they got her with laceration on the head, knocked her out in here. That's what that blood's from. Moved her to the lab, then killed her.
No, maybe she was already dead, but then they moved her to that lab and then cut her open when she was already dead.
They confirmed that it was that was from the neck wound. The blood on the floor is from the neck
Did they confirm that in Monokuma file?
From the investigation. Look at your truth bullets. I'm pretty sure it's in there. If you can do that right now.
I can. The fucking...
Yeah, here. Nope. Scroll down.
No, what's
You
this?
want the... No, you want to... No, not on there.
The victim was killed by
This
a
is
fatal
not...
stab wound to the-
This is not what I'm telling you to look at.
What?
Look at the... Is there a thing for the blood on the... Art rooms, blood on the floor? Is there something for that?
What? No. It's in here.
There's nothing... Hold on.
No.
I'm leaning more towards Kivo now, but...
Forehead injury. The injury on the victim's forehead was not bleeding as much as it should. So she died in the head and then the cut in her neck?
The injury in her forehead wasn't bleeding as much as it should, but the injury on her forehead happened in here. The injury in her neck happened in there.
So they cut her after she was dead?
No, she was not killed by the forehead. She was knocked out by the forehead injury and then killed in the art room with the neck injury. They could have used the sickle for both. Put the sickle back under here and used it to kill Tenko.
Yeah, no, but
It would have already... No, it makes sense.
No, it does make sense, but...
Same killer. Different rooms, different times. There must be some reason for these particular stains are dry. I'm putting it together, Chris. Her head was hit in this room. Her head was hit in this room. Maki, do you want to head back up?
Glad you asked. I'm starting to get fed up with all this dust. Alright.
After Maki and I crawled out from under the floor, we put the floorboards back and returned to our investigation. What's left?
Beats me.
Is this where we go to the trial?
No.
By the way,
We've only been
investigating this room.
I keep wanting to read the
You
lines.
sure that that's wise?
Huh?
What do you mean?
because
That's your line again.
If Angie and Tenko have different killers, then the blackened we need to vote for is...
The culprit of the first murder. The culprit who killed Angie. That's what Monokuma said.
then
So instead of investigating Tenko's death, shouldn't we be investigating Angie's?
Okay,
Yes, of course.
but
But this is bigger than the killing game, for the sake of the two who died. I need to reveal the truth of both their deaths.
Well, I understand why you feel that way. But if you plan on investigating the other crime scene again, we should probably hurry. Yoink.
Where else are we gonna... Oh, back to the other crime scene?
Yes, we're going...
When I came to the hallway,
What?
it seemed more surprising than I could ever imagine.
3 murders?
What? No. Fuck off.
Fuck off!
That will
Fuck off, game!
Kokichi?
No, he's not dead.
He's
Yeah, he's
it.
fucking... Yeah, he's fucking
faking it like an asshole.
Like, there's... Yeah. No, I saw that... I saw that
knew
little
he
bit of
couldn't
blood.
be dead because fuck you, game.
I saw that little bit of blood, so I knew for a fact. Did that surprise you?
She's gonna punch him, isn't she?
But you're going to scream and cry in terror.
What are you doing?
Oh, God.
That face.
Oh, sorry. Just a little lightheaded from the blood loss. Yep, this is veal blood.
why?
Okay, so what are you doing?
I got curious about something, so I decided to search the empty room next door. Then suddenly, I stepped through the floorboard.
You stepped through a floorboard?
That's so mean.
Jeez, that's got me good. Because of this, I tripped and fell pretty hard.
Got a minute?
If you're going to lose consciousness, do it after you tell us everything.
Oh, sorry, my bad. I guess there's no crosspiece supporting the floorboard, so I kinda stepped through. What's bad luck?
The crosspiece was gone? Does that mean...
It was replaced.
Fuck! I wanted to look at the room!
Nope, it was replaced.
No, it wasn't.
Yeah, it was.
Confidence.
It was gone.
Dreams.
It wasn't
That's
replaced.
what the Killing Game is all about. Killing Game fans, hold your head high and watch with your own 2 eyes. Baseball, soccer, mobile games, they're all nothing compared to the Killing Game.
Getting used to this
Killing
voice.
Game just can't be beat. Behold, students.
I'm
the
slowly
entrance
getting used to
the
this
trial
voice. It's still
grounds.
irritating as hell. But I'm getting used to hearing it from the Monokuma mouth.
So, Joe, that's exactly how I felt watching all 3 arcs of Danganronpa 3 as well as Danganronpa the animation with Monokuma's voice. Well, it sucks that his voice is that bad, but I'm slowly getting used to it. I guess time's up.
He didn't say that.
Aw, man. It's because of you guys I didn't have enough time to check something.
What were you trying to check?
See?
I wanted to re-research the séance again, so I brought this document with me. But unfortunately, I couldn't find anything new that could be used as a clue. Kyo perfectly reenacted the séance as what was written in the document. He drew this magic circle the same exact way in the picture. Not only that, he used the same exact tools too. Nothing suspicious about this whole thing. Well, I wanted to
What
check
were the tools?
finer details, but
What were the tools?
I'll tell you about it later.
What tools?
I had the class trial, so see y'all there.
Collapse. Kokichi left. Blood loss clearly affecting his footing a bit. Bloody Kokichi. Bloody Kokichi!
Bloody Kokichi.
Let's go too.
That's true.
Yeah, okay.
I'm glad you're opening
Is
up to it.
Maki nervous? I've seen... I see. So even she gets nervous sometimes.
Do you want to die?
What are you staring at? Do you want to die?
Yes. Don't we all? It's Kibo in my opinion right now.
It's either Kibo or Kaito, but I'm
It's
pretty sure it's
It's
Kibo.
probably Kibo, but I could see Kaito doing it with a light, like a candle. Like we did. He could literally do what we did.
He could. So,
You know, the same way Teru did.
Spoilers for second game. Spoilers.
So, next time on Let's Play Danganronpa V3, The Killing Harmony, we're...
It's not called The Killing Harmony.
Shut up! Next time on Let's Play V3, we are going to go to the Shrine of Judgment.
I just wanted to point out, Tenko got to enjoy her lab for 2 days!
and Kaede got to enjoy her lab for 0.
Yup.
So, see you guys. Yeah, see you guys next time for another video. Take care and have a bloody day.
Don't fall through the floorboards.
Don't fall through floorboards.
Floorboards.